Welcome back to the player career mode. We have a rather large game today. The first one, in fact. Emirates FA Cup, Wembley Stadium, semi-final. Spurs versus Sheffield United. The other half of the draw is Arsenal versus Millwall. It could be a North London derby FA Cup final. That'd be a hell of a season finale, wouldn't it? We have ourselves some Premier League games today as well, of course. And a Premier League season needs to be recovered enough to try and get us a top 4 spot for the Champions League next season, because unfortunately we got knocked out of the Champions League in yesterday's episode by Bayer Leverkusen. Crystal Palace are well and truly in a Premier League title fight at the moment, which is unbelievable in season 7, but it is what it is. It's gone the way it has done. I picked up a hat-trick at Anfield yesterday, so I need just one more hat-trick for the remainder of this season to guarantee my spot, potentially at least, for Tottenham for next year for you guys to vote. But the fixture list is just relentless at the minute. So I just get more and more fatigued as time goes on, and so does the rest of the spine of the team. We've got extra players we can rotate in and out wide, but knackered, to say the least, at the moment. Saying thank you to Doc for his support in the comments section and on stream as well over the past few days. Thank you to Magnificent Grey Matter as well, and to Toots FM. Thank you all for your support, both on YouTube and on stream as well, be that on YouTube or Twitch. We shall hope to justify that support by earning a return to Wembley for an FA Cup final, but we've got to beat Sheffield United first. Right, FA Cup semi-final. They want me to score at least one goal from outside the box. I'll do my best. Here we are at Wembley for an FA Cup semi-final against Sheffield United. A game that surely we are favourites for. Sheffield United not in the Premier League. They are Championship in this save. Samuel Alvarez, Jayden Bogle, Austin Trusty, Mohamed Salisu, Malcolm Firth and Max Lowe, Christos Seferis, Mario Aguirre, Oli Arblaster, Sekou Koita up top alongside Lassina Traore. It's not a bad team, to be fair. Certainly a team that could do well in the Championship, but they are not a team that are in the Premier League at the moment. We haven't played them this year, I'm pretty sure anyway, with Tottenham. And this is our first meeting with Sheffield United, potentially of the save, because I'm pretty sure when I typed it in on the spreadsheet, it didn't try and auto-fill to Sheffield United. So don't think we've played them before. And for the first time in my career, I certainly don't want to lose to them in this debut game against Sheffield United, because, well, there's a lot on the line here, isn't there? Seferis. Come on. If we go out of the FA Cup at the semi-final stage, I'll give up. Low into Arblaster. Sheffield United look dangerous. Nobody's able to get near him. Oh my God. Werner threw himself to get that round the post. That might well have been sneaking in the top corner. Best chance of the game so far. One of the only chances of the game so far. It's been barely a shot on goal all game. Koita might have another one here if he can work the space. Lassina Traore will turn and use his strength to his advantage, but Werner makes the save and hopefully Shillo will get rid of it. I wonder what the match facts actually reads. 2 shots, literally those 2 shots for Sheffield United there, the only 2 shots of the game so far. That's how dead this FA Cup semi-final has been so far. Pretty remarkable, really, considering the difference in quality between the 2 sides, but perhaps it just shows up the fatigue that is in this Tottenham side. We've got some very, very tired players on the field, and it really is starting to show. And Traore again, I don't like this. I really, really, really don't like this. Here's Seferis. He's got runners. Seferis is going to go solo. Seferis, side netting only. 73 minutes. 3 shots on goal. All Sheffield United's. Jordan Forbes on for Tommy Doyle. Is that the change that's going to spark some life into this very dead Tottenham team? Everybody's just absolutely flat out knackered at this stage, given the fixture list recently. And we are really struggling to do anything of any real quality whatsoever. Trying my hardest to help my teammates play the ball about and build some decent moves, but we just can't do it. Whether it's me giving the ball away, whether it's them giving the ball away, it just keeps coming back towards our goal. And Sheffield United keep potentially being gifted the opportunity to take the lead in this tie. I'm going to get past my defender there, and I'll dink this looking for Doku. Takes in his stride well. And Gore looking for Jorginho through the middle, but given away, and still no Tottenham shot on goal in 80 minutes at Wembley. And Bradley, to me, looking for Jorginho, finding Shillo only. And Bissouma, a shot at last from Tottenham in the 90th minute. He's blocked at source, and that's all we've mustered in the whole of this game so far. Dan Gore trying to squeeze it to me, can't do it. It will be extra time in the FA Cup semi-final against Sheffield United. Vanderson coming on for Yves Bissouma is an intriguing one. Wonder whether there's a change in formation for us there, whether Vanderson's just straight up playing in midfield. Vanderson is playing at CDM, fair enough. We've got another game midweek, and our squad was already bloody knackered before this one, so Christ knows what sort of team is going to play in the Premier League against, I think it's Leicester, I can't remember off the top of my head. So far, the Championship side have been the better one here. And we haven't looked likely of scoring a goal. We've barely looked likely of creating a chance. At the moment, it's still Sheffield United that look the more likely of coming back to Wembley for the final itself. Given away. Keep yourself on side, Ches. Doku forced himself wide. Support here. Gore cuts that back. Jorginho, little turn. Vanderson. I'm trying to position myself in somewhere where I can actually get the ball. Call for the cross. Doku delivers. Trusty's in the way. Lacina Traore in behind. Racing in on goal. Werner saves and holds on well, crucially. With other Sheffield United players looming, that could have gone anywhere. Brahim Diaz for Dan Gore in the midfield for us. That's a positive change. Whether it sparks anything for us, we'll wait and see. We are 15 minutes away from a penalty shootout here, which is a lottery I don't fancy us winning. Into Zafiras. He's beat one. He's beat two. Zafiras misses the target. That was the chance. Brilliantly crafted. Terribly taken. Got support from Brahim Diaz. You're going to have to pass it, mate. Why has he not played that ball? Aguirre. This is it. Here's where Sheffield United kick the ball straight at the keeper again. They have been so poor with the chances they've created. They absolutely should have won this FA Cup final by 2 or 3 goals to nil, Sheffield United. We're in the 118th minute now. It is now or never. Lovely flick. It might be now. Sanusi into the middle. Aguirre's there with a header. And again, it's wide of the target from Sheffield United. What a massive let-off for Tottenham Hotspur this is. If we win it on pens, we have stolen the FA Cup final place away from Sheffield United, who very, very much deserve it. Penalties it will be to decide who gets to come back for another opportunity to win the FA Cup. Jorginho for us to step up first. Pick that out. Brilliant pen. 1-0 Spurs. Koita for them. Werner's been the hero so far today. Calm as you like from Koita. The Panenka penalty buried into the top corner. I'm going to try and put mine into the top left, which is exactly what I've done. 2-1 Tottenham. Lacina Traore. Is he going to Panenka too? No. He puts it in the bottom right. It's 2-2. The nerves are building now. It's Emil Smith-Rowe for Tottenham Hotspur. Buried in the bottom left this time. 3-2 Tottenham. It's Aguirre, the man that had 2 or 3 good chances in the game. Sees his penalty saved. Advantage Spurs. Brahim Diaz off the bench. Buries his. It was a poorly struck penalty, to be fair. It was comfortable height for the keeper. If he'd gone the right way, I'm sure he would have saved it. Zafiras has to score here. And has. 4-3 Tottenham, but if we score now, we're through. It's Michael Shillo, the Patreon left-back, saved by Alvarez. It's 4-3 if Gus Hamer, who's going to retire at the end of the season, misses, which he has done. The least deserving FA Cup final spot you've ever seen in your life goes Tottenham Hotspur's way. Werner kept us in it for 120 minutes. And then single-handedly, he saves 2 penalties to send us to the final. We will have the opportunity to lift the FA Cup later in the season. But for now, we will concentrate back on Premier League action as we try desperately to finish in the top 4 in the Premier League to guarantee Champions League football for Tottenham Hotspur next season. That was a disgusting game of football. Dropped to the subs bench, but to be honest, I could probably do with a week off. Wow. 4-3 was the score on penalties for us. 4-3 was the score in 90 minutes for Arsenal versus Millwall. So it will be a North London derby for the FA Cup final. But we only just made it past Sheffield United, and Arsenal only just made it past Millwall. It's remarkable. Still no 6th club interested in us at this stage. We did not deserve that at all, so we will stay humble because there's no way we can big ourselves up after that horrendous attempt at doing something at Wembley. Still the player agent's talking to me, but there is no 6th club. Right, how long till the game against Everton? 3 days. Honestly, I could genuinely do with playing this one off the bench and saving my stamina. Look how tired some of the players are. I'm going to purposefully come off the bench here for this one and not get myself in the 11. We'll play just 25 minutes and hopefully we'll regain the stamina to be decent to start against Leicester. Away from home at Goodison Park. Spurs 0, Everton 0. Let's go and change that. Cultured left foot. Thank you very much indeed for the raid of 54, mate. It's very good of you, dude. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for sending everyone across. Hope your stream went well. Welcome in, everyone. You join us. We're away. Join us in the Premier League against Everton here in our 7th season of the player career mode. We've just managed to get ourselves through to the FA Cup final on penalties. We got knocked out in the Champions League earlier on this afternoon. We're trying to finish in the top 4 in the Premier League, but it doesn't look likely. It's an intriguing one at this stage. And actually, I'm not playing at striker. I'm playing at right wing. Let's see what our objectives are. As a right winger coming on for Jeremy Doku. Away from home at one of the stadiums in the English leagues. Proper traditional Goodison Park. 10% dribble success is easily doable. The assist we hope to maybe stand a chance of doing as well. And a 6.5 rating is absolutely on the cards. And nearly a goal was too, but Yves Bissouma heads over with the first chance of the game from the set piece. Sardella racing away here. Everton trying to steal the win. We're going to try and be better in 25 minutes than we were in 125 in the FA Cup semi-final. Sardella again into the middle and Dewsbury Hall. Alex Bainer. Wide or saved wide? Just wide. Playing at right wing, of course, in this one, so need to make sure that I'm available in that wide area. Doyle to me. Oof, nearly lost it. Nearly lost my ankle there as well, to be fair, with the challenge. Give that, in there. Will find Doyle, who finds Gore, whose shot is well saved down low by Vargas. No Tottenham opener yet. Gore off, Jorginho on. Corner to come in from the far side. It's not going to reach me. It will reach Jorginho, and he's headed it over the bar. The chances are coming for Tottenham now, but the goals are not. Hello, Sean. Free kick for Spurs. No. Free kick for Everton. Well done, Ches. You had a 50-50 chance of getting that right. Ball cleared. Godfrey brings it down. It hit someone's hand. It was Valise's. And they could have had a free kick in a good position there, Everton, but they've chosen to kick on with open play. And open play turns into a set piece of a different kind. It's a corner now. Bissouma going off. And I don't even recognise who that was. Was that Connor Bradley coming on at CDM? It was. We're running so low on players. In the past 2 games, we've played fullbacks at CDM. Call for this from Jorginho. I'll get it. I'll get it forward quickly to my teammate here. And Mauricio will rush forward with it. And Valise. Call for the through ball from Jorginho, and I'll get it. Try and drop the shoulder on the defender, which we've done. Well, I thought I'd done anyway. And then he just was the other side of me all of a sudden. Jorginho out to Amaricho. Rise to the challenge. Free kick given. The chance here from the set piece. It's not going to be me on it. It's going to be a teammate. Where's this going? Huh. Amaricho. Lovely ball. Valise. Shillo. Valise. I called for it. I didn't get it. He went for the shot, which he has every right to do in that situation. We've got so many Tottenham men forward here. Jorginho. To me, out my feet, and shot saved by Vargas, worth a go. From the set piece, 10 minutes left in the game. It's coming my way. Oh, stooping for the header. Saved again by Vargas. Really was stooping low. I'm surprised my guy didn't try and volley that. This time the header over the target and wide. Big switch. I called for it. He's played it well. I'll get it under control. I've got plenty of support here short. Valise could look for me again. Has done. See the runner. Jorginho in the box. Oh, it wouldn't quite fall. 1-0. Is it fallen now? No. Tackle made by the defender. Jorginho wins that back. Maybe does he? No. Vargas clears it away. Can we win that header? No. If we had it done, we had like 3 people there just waiting in their box to turn and have a shot. Whew. Alejandro scores for either West Ham or Crystal Palace. I'm not sure who he plays for, but Crystal Palace. I know it was the lead save. Is it the lead save or is it this save? No, it's this save, isn't it? Where Crystal Palace are challenging for the title, let alone the Champions League top 4. I think it's this save. Amaricho breaking away here. We're in the 90th minute now. Looking to try and get a goal to give Tottenham Hotspur all 3 points. That's deflected. It might fall for a teammate. It hasn't. I'll call for this. Can we win the header? No. I'll call for this. Fofana will find me. It's on target. Forced to save. Trying to get a corner to ensure that play continues. Header won by Bradley. It's going to be a 0-0 draw here against Everton. But I've done enough, I think. I'm pretty sure to get myself back into the starting lineup. And will have saved enough stamina to not be completely dead on my arse by the time the next game comes around as well. It's a 0-0 draw at Goodison Park. Their goalkeeper got an 8.5 man of the match performance, which, to be fair to them, he deserved, really, even just from the 25 minutes I was on the pitch. We are back in the starting lineup for the next game, which is exactly what we anticipated would be the case. And in the Premier League, we're 7th now. A win could have seen us on 59 points and level with Liverpool. And we are, even with the game in hand, still 6 points outside the top 4. Crystal Palace are still in the hunt for a title here, but they're going to need to win their game in hand and hope that City drop points. Man United also in a position with some games in hand, but need City to drop points if they're to win the Premier League this season. We are out of that particular fight, but it's Leicester City away for us next. Score 2 goals, they're asking me to do here at the King Power Stadium. Well, I'll go for the hat-trick. I do need 1 more to guarantee a Tottenham potential contract for next season. I would love to score a hat-trick. My stamina is actually back to pretty much full now, which is great. Which hopefully will give us the opportunity to have a good performance here. Marçal into Tyrick Mitchell here for Leicester City at the King Power. I don't know how good their team is at this stage. Leicester obviously in the Championship in real life, but with a squad good enough to come up. Aaron Buena, Benjamin Henriks, Teata, Diamande, Mitchell, Sumare, Zalazar, Müller, Kone, Lorenzo Luca and Wanya Marçal. No, not a great team. Not a terrible team, but certainly not a great one. We'll wait and see if they're able to do anything against us here, which hopefully they're not. 3 points is needed, really. Kind of given up on Champions League with Tottenham for next year, really, which is why I elected to keep myself out of the starting lineup for that Everton game. I hoped we could get the win from the bench. We just weren't quite able to do it, but it was their goalkeeper that deserved the clean sheet, to be fair, with the saves that he made. And if everything goes our way, we could still finish top 4 with Tottenham this season. But I think our best hope is 5th and an FA Cup win. Helped around the corner to Smith Rowe. I'll go again. Lovely ball. In my stride, into the box. I'm going to have to take it on my left. But that doesn't matter. Tottenham 1, Leicester 0. Played through and a simple finish in the end. All it takes is an accurate through ball played in front of you. And you can take it in your stride. And you get the job done. If that happened more regularly, I'd have 32 goals this season, not 22 in the Premier League. But still going, or 33. I think that might be my 23rd, actually. But we're able to get it. And we'll continue on. Add that to the spreadsheet. We've scored again. Although it's actually the first time I've scored since I scored the bloody hat-trick. 22nd minute, left foot, 18-yard box. Now then, can we score back-to-back hat-tricks in terms of goal-scoring performances? We'll wait and see. We've got 1. 2 more needed. Play it, Jeremy. Take it in your stride, Ches. Beat the defender, Ches. Score the goal, Ches. Good save, keeps. Arua Barrera makes the stop. Doyle for Jorginho. Corner from the far side. Marçal off for them and Vera on. That's a terrible corner. Played away. I'm going to call for it here, but I don't know whether Docker will get it to me. He's going to drive down the line instead. He's got support. He just needs to use some of it. Jorginho, Mitchell in the way. Fair enough. No second goal for Tottenham so far. At this stage, just the points are enough to try and push us up the table towards the top 4 for Champions League next season for this club. Whether we're still at this club or not depends on what you guys vote for at the end of the season. But we do plan on offering you Tottenham as an option for Season 8. Before we go anywhere else to do anything else, we might, or you might, feel like I've got unfinished business at Tottenham Hotspur. Good header. Basuma to me. To Jorginho. Options left. Smith Rowe. Shiloh's there. It's fine. Found the man. Oh, the shot's so tame. The shot's so... It's a great pass by Jorginho. I tried to sweep it first time, and my guy's just seemingly dinked it into the keeper's arms. Fofana with a header there, but Akone wins it back. There's a chance to extend the lead, not taken. Will Leicester make us regret that? They've not really offered much offensively all game. Werner's not had anywhere near as much to do here as he did against Sheffield United, but to be honest, it's very rare that he will have as much to do here as he did against Sheffield United. There are 2 minutes to go. Oh, I don't need it there yet. You need to hold on to that. Let me make the run like we did for the goal that we scored. Let me get beyond the defender so that I can just take it in my stride and race into the space. So frustrating when they play it that soon. You just don't want it then. Saved by Werner, very nearly. A late equaliser for Leicester and still could be from the set piece. The keeper's come up for it. We scored a goal against Liverpool when the keeper came up for the corner. Am I going to get to that first? No, it might yet fall for Leicester here. Werner makes the save. Final whistle sounds. It will be my sole goal that gives us all 3 points. We'll take the win. What does that do for the Premier League table? Man of the match performance. The only goal in a 1-0 win. And of course, benched. So I didn't get a 9. I didn't score 2 goals. And we only got 52% possession. Please don't tell me the FA Cup final is the next game. No. The FA Cup final is the last game of the season. Thank Christ for that. So, West Ham, Wolves and Bournemouth in the next episode. And, well, I am going to have to work my way back into the starting lineup because I'm going to be too far away here. I am going to be benched. I better start the FA Cup final, I'll tell you that much. I better start that FA Cup final. We're in 7th. We still have a game in hand on Liverpool and Newcastle and Chelsea above us. So we could go within 2 points of Liverpool in 4th with 3 games to go if we can win our game in hand. Manchester City now with a sizable lead at the top of the table. Although Man United and Crystal Palace do still have games in hand, it still looks like the Championship is going to go Manchester City's way. At the bottom end of the table, Leicester are going down. They're already relegated. Well, Luton are all but relegated. Everton can save themselves. We'll wait and see what happens. But for me, for today, that is all for now. 1 hat-trick needed to renew our contract at Spurs. And then from there, we'll wait and see what else happens with the vote for Inter or for Liverpool. At the moment, they will be the 3 options only available to you. But hopefully some more clubs come in for me between now and the end of the season. But that's the end of the episode at the very least. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Do make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. And I'll see you next time.